Hello everyone in Primary 5. I hope you are fine. Today's lesson is about Unit 7, Lesson 5, 6 and 7. And this unit is called Call an Ambulance. And today's lesson is called A Day in the Life of a Firefighter. And as you know the meaning of the word firefighter, he is someone whose job is to put out fires. And today's lesson is about Rob Elliott. He has worked as a firefighter for 8 years and he loves his job very much. Rob's day starts at 9 a.m. Rob and the rest of his crew meet in front of the fire station to get their instructions for the day. And every day is different, says Rob. On some days, he drives the fire engine. On other days, he wears the breathing apparatus. He enjoys every part of his job as he likes his job very much. Rob has rescued people from all kinds of situations. He gets called to road accidents, floods, rail and air crashes or chemical spills. Rob, as a firefighter, do more than rescue people, as he gives first aid and he cleans up and checks sites after an accident or disaster. And all the firefighters often work together with the police and paramedics. They also train people in fire safety. But today, Rob and Jenny, another firefighter, were busy as they were checking the equipment. But suddenly there was a call. A house was on fire and there were 2 people trapped in an upstairs bedroom. So the firefighters jumped into the fire engines and raced to the house. Rob and Jenny ran upstairs while the rest of the team used hoses to put out the fire. Rob and Jenny found a mother and daughter in one of the bedrooms. They opened a window and helped the mother and her little girl to climb down a ladder. Soon the fire was out and everyone was safe. And it's still only 11 o'clock, as Rob said. And now let's move to our new words for this lesson. Firefighter. For example, the firefighter puts out the fires in which broke out in the factory. And this word means someone who puts out fire. Floods. The town next to the river is full of water because of yesterday's floods. And this word means when a lot of water suddenly covers a place. Rescue. Rescue here as a verb. For example, firefighters rescue people from the fires. And rescue here as a verb means to take someone away from a dangerous place to a safe place. And we can also use this word as a noun. And it means the act of saving from danger. And now let's move to check. Check as a verb. For example, firefighters check sites after an accident or disaster. And check here means to look at something carefully to make sure it's safe. Hoses. Firefighters put out fires by water which comes out of hoses. And this means a long tube that you use to put water on a fire. And now let's move to train. Train as a verb. For example, the players train well before the match. And train here means to teach people how to do something. And now let's complete our new words. Electric heater. For example, we use electric heater to keep our house warm in winter. And it means a device that uses electricity to produce heat. And now, smoke alarm. For example, the smoke alarm rang loudly when the room caught fire. And it means a device like a bell. When there is a fire, this device detects smoke from a fire and emits signals to say that there is a dangerous situation. Paramedics. For example, paramedics took care of ill people in the ambulance before going to hospital. And paramedic here means someone whose job is to transport ill people to the hospital. Look forward to as an expression. For example, I'm looking forward to going to Alex in summer holiday. So it means someone's desire. Now let's move to emergency services. For example, they called the emergency services when their house caught fire. And now let's move to our writing skill for this lesson. A newspaper report. Number 1, a headline, the title of the report, and this tells us what the report is about. And second thing, short introduction. A short introduction, and this tells us the most important parts of the story, but not all the details. And number 3, a main body. And this tells us all the details about the topic. And the last one, a conclusion. And this tells us what happened in the end and what people said about the end. And now let's practice. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, the teacher told the pupil to read. So here I should choose then because it's a reported speech. Number 2, the woman space that the ambulance was going to arrive in 10 minutes. So here I should choose said. Number 3, the firefighters clean up and space sites after accident. So here I should choose check sites after an accident. Number 4, firefighters do more than space people. So here I should choose rescue as a noun. Number 5, where the people space downstairs. So here I should choose it trapped. And that's all. Thank you for listening and good luck.